Good morning, subbies. It is Monday morning, June 24th, and I'm getting dressed for work. Of course, I'm running late. Why? Because I'm still getting dressed. What can I say? I like to match my clothing. I'm not just going to walk out of the house looking any old kind of way, which is a good segue into this tag that I'm doing, which is called Am I Conceited, or do I think I'm conceited, or something along those lines. And the first question is, what is my best feature? And quite frankly, I think my best feature are my boobs. Some people would say it's my butt, but I'm not happy with my boobs. I'm way more happier with some people would say it's my butt, but I'm way more happier with my boobs than I am with my butt, because I'm always trying to work on shrinking that behemoth that I drag behind me. And it might also be my eyes, because I've been told I have a nice eyelid range or something like that for makeup. So I'm going to go with it. The next question is the one thing I'm self-conscious about, again, would probably be my butt, because it is, I think it's large. But, I mean, I have a black woman's butt, and it has periods of, you know, being ginormous, and sometimes it'll shrink down to be tight and firm but ginormous, or it can be big and jiggly and ginormous. So I'm always conscious of it, you know, hence the running and the biking and the working on it, the squat challenges and the, you know, doing the leg lifts. I'm working on it. It's been my entire life. It's been a conscious, constant work in progress. Because I got a black woman's butt. What can I say? Honestly, what do you think when you look in the mirror? It depends on my frame of mind. It depends on my mood for that day. It depends on, you know, where I am inside this world underneath the skin. That's right here. Some days when I look in the mirror, I think, damn girl, you look good for a woman your age. And then other days, I just think, what am I doing? Why do I bother? Things of that nature. You know, and sometimes I'll just look at myself and immediately I will see, and it's probably because they're no longer with me, but a lot of times when I look in the mirror, I'll look and I'll say, wow, I see my sister, my big sister, my only sister who has gone on to the next world. Or I'll look in the mirror another day and I'll say, bam, I see my mom. You know, maybe in the side, I'll see my mom and maybe my cheekbones, or I'll see my sister in the tilt of my head, or, you know, that type of thing. Or when I'm walking down the street or down you know, in the mall, and in the windows, in the reflection of the windows, I'll see my ancestors, you know, my grandma, my mom, my sister, you know, my cousin. I'll see the women of my family that helped shape me. So that's that. And how do you feel about how I dress? I'm kind of eclectic in how I dress. I can be very trendy and want to wear some of the latest styles, providing I can afford them. Or I can be, you know, little Miss Hippie girl. Like right now, I got on a white t-shirt and long, you know, what they call a broomstick skirt. You know, and some Birkenstocks on my feet. That's today. Tomorrow I could have on, you know, a really cute little sharp dress that's very trendy and very now. And then the next day, you know, on Wednesday, I'll show up in jeans and like maybe spaghetti straps and some heels. You know, so it again, the way I dress is very dependent upon how much I can, what I will allow myself to spend on clothes, because I shop on the clearance rack. And it also depends on my mood for the day, who and how I feel internally, externally, and everything like that. And so that's how I dress, is just me, you know, is the way I look at it. I don't dress any one particular way. How about that? Has anyone ever said I'm conceited? No one has ever said it to my face. They probably wouldn't dare. I would say I'm maybe a little bit conceited, just because I do like to match. You know, I got my earrings, and, you know, I got on an orange skirt and a white top, so I look kind of like a creamsicle. I got on orange sandals. You know, some of my other friends, you know, I have friends that are farmers. They're farm girls. They hang out in nature, and I can get like that too. Sometimes. And then sometimes I want to be a little more urban, a little more urbane, a little more chic, you know, or I can get down in the dirt with my, you know, with my sneakers and my farmer overalls and stuff like that. But for the most part, no one has ever said, you are conceited, Ebby. No one has ever said that to me. Not even when I was younger, and most of the people knew me as Lisa. No one has ever said, Lisa or Ebby, you're just one conceited chick. I have said it to myself and said, girl, and I've tried to change, but you know what? Like I said, even grubbing in the dirt, I'm going to look a certain way. I'm going to have a certain aesthetic. And that's me. You know, I don't care. Even out in the woods, I've gone to Goodwill and bought old clothes to wear out in the woods when I go camping, and I like to camp. I love primitive camping, sleeping in a tent on an air mattress or sleeping in a pop-up trailer type of dealio. Because this girl don't sleep on the ground. Does that mean I'm conceited because I don't sleep on the ground? No, that means my back don't like sleeping on the ground. But I have gone primitive camping, and before I go, I will go to Goodwill and get a whole bunch of old clothes so I don't mess up my nice clothes. But even going to Goodwill to get clothes to wear camping, they're going to match. So that's just me. And that's it. Those are all the questions I got for this tag. I'm tagging anybody that wants to do this tag because I think it was fun and interesting to think about. So, peace. I'm out. And yes, I'm late. Bye.